10 seed in this playoff, the Missouri Tigers. Taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the NC State Wolfpack. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype for the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Second down after that previous play. And the same runner's got it again. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Tackled, but first down.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Missouri now in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line with no gain. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Caught quickly. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open score. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down here for this offense. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Running past the 35. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
And the running back takes the handoff. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards of pop like that.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, NC State. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. He's past the 25. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
First and 10 play coming up. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on the screen now. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's brought down out at the 46.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. They're going to run it here. It's a solid game to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Handoff from the shotgun. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. Defense has been out there forever. The 14th play of this drive. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can...
Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Tigers! This quarterback on fire today. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And now to try here for the extra point. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Automatic on the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking for some space. It's Roberts. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Catch made inside the 10. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. 2nd down and goal upcoming. try to power it in right up the middle. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing third down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
They could take the lead with a chip shot, but the coach is thinking touchdown here on 4th down. And they're trying to punch it in here. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going?
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Boy, the offense goes with a jet sweep, and the defense is there. That is a tough play to defend, but give them credit for playing with discipline, especially with their eyes, not getting caught up, squeezing inside. They got to the outside and prevented that from being a big play.
And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. And that's the 2-minute warning now here in the 1st half.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block it.
So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Now here comes the flea flicker. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The punt team making their way on the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he lost it deep over the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Going the other way, can they stop him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Oh, he tosses it back. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this 1st half. The Meadows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the 2nd half. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
1st and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. Yeah, you might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. Still a tie ball game here in the 3rd quarter.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking for a gap, it's Roberts. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Here's the second down play. Same tailback, another carry. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And now the handoff. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Missouri getting set for the 1st and 10 now. The shotgun handoff here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. They stop him again at the 1. 3rd and goal coming up.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Nothing on 2nd down, sets up a 3rd and goal from the 2. Back in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Missouri. And they go in front here in the 2nd half. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles and try to slow this guy down.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. It's an option look. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down. You've got a good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Missouri now operating in the red zone. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Will he score here? And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Goal line formation for the defense. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it 35-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Has the 1st down, still on the move. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a deep completion. Catch made at the 20 and the deep shot. Big game. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that one?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. It was a foot race, and he won it.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's going to take off. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Second down play coming up. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Short pass finds the tight end.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Launches downfield and is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And he's brought down out at the 46.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's caught. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Got him. He's sacked.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200.
Going for a big play downfield. He's picked for a third time tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Movement at the second level of the defense now. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Now it's 2nd down here. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent game. Moves the ball to the 33.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Fights through a tackle. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Takes the handoff. It's Lacy. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Keeping it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Important 2nd down play coming up.
Here we go.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.